Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining us for another episode of the Average Overlanders podcast. I'm Jared.
And I'm Ben.
And tonight, it's just Jared and Ben.
That's it. That's all you got.
You're stuck with us, which is not a bad thing. But we're 101 episodes in, man.
I feel old, dude.
I know. You look old.
I do look old. I've been doing this a long time.
Right? Shit.
Yeah. Man, it's been a good run, though. You know?
Yeah. No, I've been enjoyed it.
You know what I think about is the very first podcast, because this is like 101, right? Yeah. It's like we crossed that bridge. Starting, not season 2 or anything, but it's like season 3, middle.
Yeah.
Middle-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're in May. And the very first episode I wasn't on.
Oh, that's true, right? Yeah, because we actually posted that first episode. We were just up in the loft, just fucking around.
Yeah, this is that picture of you sitting down, kind of like leaning forward.
Yeah, sitting on the couch or some shit. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
That's right. Yeah, our second episode is Meet Ben.
Yeah, because I was pissed because we all talked about doing this podcast. I was like, wait, you guys do it without me? It's because you guys lived together at the time, you and Patrick. And you guys just like sent it. It was like the middle of the day. And I
just got home from work. I was sitting there playing video games. Patrick gets home from work or something like that. And he's like, hey, man, you want to do a podcast? So we're like, fuck it. Let's do some shit.
Yeah. And then the rest is history.
The rest was history, yeah.
And then I came on because I was like, oh, what about me?
I want to talk about shit too. Yeah.
Yeah. Here I am. I apologize, everybody.
No, thank you.
Dude, we had some really good food before we started the podcast.
Yeah.
Shout out, Jess.
Feeding us, getting our bellies full.
Mm-hmm. Too full sometimes, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Oof. Yeah, but, and also, thank you again for the Maker's Mark.
Oh, yeah.
Rescue Gear Supply.
Yes, GS, yeah.
GS.com.
Rescue GS. Yeah, I think we just finally killed the bottle tonight.
We actually killed the bottle.
Yeah, that was the end of it tonight. Yeah.
But it was a really good ending to a new bottle. Yep. What did you make? It was like ginger beer.
Yeah, mule, basically.
Oh, it was a mule.
Yeah, okay. Ginger beer, a little splash of lime in there, and then some whiskey.
Delicious.
Very nice.
Delicioso. Now it's Modelo time.
Now it's Modelo time. What were you drinking before that when we were outside working?
That was this Prosecco something.
Kind of like another Spanish
beer.
Lager.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Yeah, all the Pacificos and all that of the world.
In that realm, I don't want to like downplay it, but you know, I'm sure they all have their own flavor.
Yeah,
but I do like that one.
Yeah, no, it was tasty. That was
like
one
Estrella, Prosecco Estrella or something like that.
Yeah, at the our little 100th episode party you had at the Cinco de Mayo party.
Yeah, the shindig.
Yeah, the shindiggy.
Yeah, burn a hole in my grass.
That was my fault. I feel so bad. I was in charge of setting up the fire, and we had the fireside outdoor pop-up pit, which is perfect.
Awesome.
Huge fire right away.
Did you notice all the accessories I bought for it?
Yeah, I had to hook them all up. You're like, try this one and this one and this. He's got the amber mat.
Yeah, the ember mat. Yeah,
the ember mat. Because we just threw it on the grass, so we put that down. Then had we
had the heat shield which we failed to put on.
Forgot to put on. Burnt the hole in the grass.
And then we had the load bars.
And then the load bars. And then now we could pile it up with a ton of wood.
Yeah.
And then,
It was a good time. I was really happy everybody was able to make it over.
Yeah, the fun group. Everybody.
Yeah. We were missing a few people, but I was really happy with who was able to make it.
Yeah.
It was kind of like a last minute, like little.
Yeah, we just threw it together.
I was cooking, drinking. Yeah. I was out of it. It was fun.
It was a good time. Yeah, good food. Oh, dude, the food was bomb. Like, oh,
you're welcome.
The guac was on point. Yeah, like
dude, we smoked that salsa.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Oh,
I was actually okay. I'm going to be honest. Yeah. So, Vicky and I both were disappointed in how that salsa turned out.
Really?
And I'll tell you what happened. So, we wanted to make, because we've done this before, and it turned out really good. So I have a smoker, a Traeger, and we smoked all the vegetables in it. Right? It was like at 250 for 90 minutes or whatever it was. Right? And it's supposed to give it that smoky flavor. Yeah. And I even put in the extra smoke stick. I don't know what they call it, but you basically put extra wood in there.
Oh, okay.
And then you torch it with a MK lighter torch. Yeah. And you get it going, and then you let it burn a little bit, and then you blow it out, and then it continues on, right? And so it adds extra smoky flavor.
Yeah.
especially with the vegetables, because what you do is you chop them up in quarters and stuff like that, all the tomatoes, all the jalapenos, all that stuff. Then you put it in the blender and you blend it up. It's more of like a pasty salsa, right? Well, it came out and Vicky and I were both trying it. And I was like, this is flavorless.
Oh, really? Is it missing something?
So, I almost like, because we're not sponsored by them, but I really want to be.
Please, yeah.
Overland Spices.
Oh, yeah, we got some right here on the table.
Yeah. Well, that's because we want them in a raffle.
Yeah, a raffle.
But the intense one, which is like a spicier one, right?
I love that name, yeah.
Yeah, it was like intense, but like intense.
Yeah.
I used some of that and I like dusted it and everything and added in a little bit more salt or whatever.
Yeah.
But I used that spice and then we mixed it up. Then we tasted it, add a little bit more, mix it up. So that was actually a smoky salsa with Overland Spices, intense flavor. And
really?
then I became happy with it.
Okay.
And then I didn't say anything to anybody, and everybody was eating it. And we had 4 different salsas.
Yeah.
So we had like the one from the Mexican Mart. It was called like the Cardenas or whatever it's called.
Yeah, local one. Yeah.
And then we had like the Tomatillo, and then we had the fire one, and then we had mine.
Yeah.
Which Vicky, my wife, did.
Yeah.
And I just smoked it. I was like, whatever.
Contributed.
I contributed the intense Overland Spice. And then everybody was like, wow, this is our favorite one. And I was like, really?
Yeah, it was good.
And it was the smoky one that we did. So I was like, damn, okay. Right. Got something going on now.
Got something to enter that little Smokies camp off.
Hey. I can't give away all my secrets. I added maybe a few other ingredients to the salsa, but all right. Yeah, no, but it actually turned out really good. And I finished it today. Nice. She made me a salad for lunch with all the leftovers.
Oh, perfect. Dude, yeah, all those
so
bomb,
much food, dude.
Oh.
We had carne asada, pollo asada.
Mm-hmm.
We had, originally I bought 2 tri-tips to smoke to then make tri-tip tacos. But we were like, nah, we wanted to come out faster because those tri-tips take about 90 minutes to smoke. And I was like, no, let's just do the carne asada because it's really thin.
Yeah.
Right? And we threw it in the king disc. And it was actually thick pieces.
Yeah, they were pretty thick, dude.
They were thick, dude. They were like 2 C's thick. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like thick. But which increases the cooking time, right? But that king disc was like a lifesaver, dude. You see how much food we put in that thing? So much
meat stacked on that thing. It was crazy,
dude. Yeah, because we had 7 pounds of carne and 7 pounds of pollo asada. Yeah, man. Everybody liked the carne.
Everybody was full, dude. I eat so much, dude.
I know. Because everybody finished the carne and then they didn't try the chicken because they were too full from the carne.
No, I eat both, dude. I think I made a burrito and then I made 2 tacos of the carne. And then after the chicken came out, I started just like grabbing that.
It was so good.
And like when we were doing like the little the wheel giveaway thing, we were in the kitchen where all the food was, and I just kept walking by picking at it.
Yeah.
I probably ate another fucking half pound of beef just like from picking at it, dude. Like, oh, it was so good.
Yeah, Mosey on Overland came over. My wife remembers it specifically. Yeah, Clancy from Mosey on Overland. She had
with a
done
a Mustang, by the way.
Yeah, it's not Overland related, but man, he got that Mach 1.
So nice, dude.
With
the color,
the orange with the Stealth Fighter,
like Stealth Fighter gray
or something. I forgot
with like just orange accents. Oh,
dude, so sick.
Yeah.
But and then he has like 4 different exhaust modes.
Yeah, dude, that's nuts. I didn't. New to me.
It was nice.
Yeah,
it got me back into cars.
Yeah,
let's just put it that way. But shit, where was I? So we were doing the giveaway, but my wife remembers this part where Clancy just kept on coming back for this white
circle
rice.
Back around. Oh, okay, yeah.
So it's funny because earlier in the day, my wife, she's part of the PTA, and they were doing a teacher appreciation. And they did for Cinco de Mayo like a whole like fiesta, type, Mexican food spread, and that was the leftovers from earlier in the day, the white rice.
Yeah, because you had 2 different rices. Yeah,
Mexican we had rice. The Spanish rice, and then we had this other Spanish rice, but it was like white versus like that red you typically see. And he just kept eating all the white rice, like tons of it. We still had plenty left over. And because I finished
it though. Yeah.
I finished it today, dude.
Yeah.
I finished a whole tub. It was funny because it was like this one of those Ziploc tubs. Yeah, it was pretty deep.
Yeah.
And she had made me a salad with the cabbage and lettuce bed, and then like all the chicken that was left over, and then the salsa as a dressing, type of deal. Anyways, she made me like this big plate of salad, and I was like, you know what? Like all that stuff's getting old now because it's already Wednesday.
Dump it in there.
I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get some of that white rice that Clancy just absolutely couldn't get away from. I heated it up in the microwave and I started eating it. I was like, oh, I'm just going to take a few bites and then just throw the rest away. I ate the whole damn thing. It was a whole tub of rice, dude. And it was so good. Now I don't understand what he's talking about.
Yeah, it was good, dude.
Oh, man.
I didn't even know you had the, I didn't even see the like we were saying, like the reddish or the orange Spanish
We
rice.
had beans too. I went to the store specifically to buy beans.
I only saw the one rice. I put all that on my,
there was red, white, and then the pinto beans.
I just had all the white. I didn't even know the other one was even there.
We even got the cheese to sprinkle on top, dude. Did you even get any of that?
Did you get the cheese? Yeah, I got the cheese.
The sprinkled cheese? I don't know what kind of cheese it is, but it's like the Mexican
the
sprinkled
blend.
cheese.
Yeah. Oh, so good. Yeah, man.
I'm hungry.
I'm hungry
right now.
again. Damn.
We just ate.
Fuck. Oh, shit.
No, but it was a good time. I'm really happy everybody was able to come over.
Yeah,
and
a lot of good people.
We actually we did our giveaway.
Yeah.
And it was kind of funny because in the podcast before the giveaway, we're like, oh, how awkward would it be if somebody was in the room that won?
Oh, that's right. We did say that too, dude. Oh, yeah.
Because we had quite a few entries and we did the whole wheel. It was I hadn't typed every single one of those in.
Yeah.
And Sergio ended up winning the Boda's jerky.
Boda's jerky, yeah. Dude, he's stoked too, man. Like 7 bags of jerky or something. Yeah.
Dude, that was a ton of jerky.
Yeah.
So shout out Boda's. But hey.
And I afterwards, I rewatched that video. It went from Taco Trooper to Sergio.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it was like the little wheel went right past Taco, right up to Sergio. So both of them were in the room though. Yeah. So either one of them was gonna win. But yeah, so yeah.
Yeah, that was funny.
Rafa, if you're listening,
sorry,
Sergio
buddy.
just barely beat you out, so he owes you a bag.
AO10.
AO10, go buy some.
Go buy some jerky.
Oh,
man.
dang. I was supposed to buy some this week.
You did. And you know what I ate? I ate my jalapeno.
I have 2
bought
bags.
At Riggs and Brews.
Yeah, I have 2 bags left from that. I have a jalapeno and a garlic, and I hid them from myself, so I have them for my trip this weekend. But like after that weekend, they're gonna be gone.
Yeah, I have like 3 or 4 more bags that I bought that are still there. So that's for my trip, which is what we're planning for.
I even went to the website. I have them in my checkout, but I didn't have my credit card on me. I was doing it while I was at work, and I left my wallet down in the car. So I'm like, oh.
Remember to use our discount code
AO10.
AO10. I keep forgetting it. Yeah. Anyways, that's why I have a new rule: just buy it direct from him when he's at.
When I see him, but yeah, I just want to make sure I don't not have some.
Yeah, but AO10, use that gift code Boda's Jerky, get you some jerky. Because guess what? When you're planning for a trip, which is our topic tonight, because we're both getting ready for some trips. Like you have to like make sure you have enough time to get the shipment of jerky in.
Yeah, make sure it gets here on time. Don't do it the night before. You're screwed.
Yeah. Don't waste time, man. So, you want to dive into what we're talking about tonight, huh?
Yeah, just it's been like probably a lot of people going through this right now. Because there's so many people. Like we got Overland Expo West coming up.
That's why it's just us.
That's why everybody's busy.
All of our potential guests are like, we'd love to come on, but it's like, we don't have time. Up against the wall,
scrambling, just trying to get shit fucking ready. Yeah.
I just got to show up.
Yeah. Right. I'm not even going and I'm fucking busy.
Well, you're going on a different trip. Your trip is actually this weekend.
Yeah. I'm leaving. I'll be there when this episode comes out. So yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Cause I would have left in the future. I would have left tomorrow. How'd that work? Yeah. Or yesterday. I would have left yesterday.
Hit that 88 miles an hour in that Tundra, man. Go back to the future.
I don't know if I can get it up to 88.
No, I don't think you can. Take too much gas.
Yeah. She gets to some boogies. But,
so where are you going this weekend?
Death Valley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever been?
Never. This is my first time in Death Valley.
You're from Southern California. You've never been to Death Valley?
It's fucking hot there. No. It's been everywhere else.
And you're going in May.
I know. It's supposed to be 105 this weekend.
Really?
Yeah. Check the temps. It's going to be 105.
Why are
I should have got the AC instead of the furnace, but.
Right? Jeez.
No, we're going to try to actually meet up at a higher elevation. We had a meet up spot kind of planned, and we're going to meet up at a higher elevation now instead and try and just travel high. Or higher elevations.
Yeah, I mean, like everybody thinks
it'll still be like 90s probably, but yeah.
I mean, it is a desert, but like there is higher elevation.
Yeah, different elements and yeah.
It's like Mojave. Like people didn't realize there's like pine trees on the Mojave Trail.
Snow up there and shit. Yeah.
Yeah. It snowed on us when we went. Not you, but me.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was definitely a lot of cold weather times as well. So yeah, Death Valley, man, it's gonna be a good time.
Yeah, it'll be fun. Like I said, I've never been there. Getting a cool little free tour of the place. Somebody's been traveling there for like 20 years now. So, Waltzing Matilda is going to show us around a little bit and join with a couple other people, and should be a fun little trip. As people I've never met before. I've met him before at an expo, and we hung out. Great guy. But the other people in the group I've never met, so it'll be kind of fun. It's nice. It's kind of fun not knowing, and meeting new people.
Meeting new people.
Yeah, I'll probably make some new friends. Like every time I've done that, like whenever I do those Rogue Overland trips and stuff like that, like never met half the people out there, and now like great friends and stuff like that. And every time we see each other somewhere else, we're like, hey, show up at an expo. Oh my gosh, hey, there you go, blah blah.
No, I mean,
ran that guy Mike at Hammer's middle of nowhere. It was fun. So
yeah, I mean that's the thing about this is like we talked about on the 100th episode because it's the 101st. Yeah. The 100th episode, we what we liked the most over the last 100 episodes is the fact that we got to meet so many cool friends.
Yeah,
and now you're meeting more people.
Yeah, add them to the list.
Add them to the list.
Add them to the list of friends.
Yeah, man. No, there's actually somebody going that I know from Instagram, and I can't remember who it was. So you're going to meet them.
Oh, it's going on my trip?
Yeah, that's going on your trip.
Oh, okay.
Because they had posted about it or mentioned it. But anyways,
I don't want to
figure that out later.
Yeah,
but I want to know who it was because I can't remember who it was. But I remember seeing it and be like, oh shit, Jared's going with these people.
Yeah.
It was like a distant connection that is happening this weekend. So
how fun.
That'd be cool. So do you know what vehicles you're going with?
He has a Jeep and he pulled a trailer.
What kind of trailer?
I want to say a Patriot, maybe.
Okay.
I could be wrong. I'd have to look it up.
That's the Australian one, right?
He's got a pretty nice trailer.
Yeah, the Patriot trailers, I think, are Australian built. I think.
Aren't they Patriot? Isn't that American now? No, turtlebacks are Australian.
No, turtlebacks in Arizona.
Oh, you're right. Shit, I don't know trailers.
Which, by the way...
I know Lobo trailers. They're out of
Lake Elsinore. Corona?
Ish. Right between there. Kind of like right across
Temescal
from you.
Valley.
Yeah, Temescal Valley, I guess you could say.
Yeah. No, because Turtleback, they had gone dark and everybody thought they went out of business.
Oh, yeah.
They came back.
New news on that. If you haven't heard, you're interested.
Yeah, if you haven't heard, like
you heard it here
Turtleback just posted on their Instagram. They're like, hey, guys, we're back. And we're not going to explain anything, but we're going to start production in Q4 of 2023 again. So they must have found some sort of investor buyer or something like that. But, they're up and running again. And I know the Lifestyle Overland was a huge Turtleback trailer, promoter. So
they still are, apparently. I mean, they're still dragging them.
I mean, I would pull a trailer, but I can't afford one. That's my biggest problem.
Yeah.
I'm not a baller
They're
like
not,
all y'all.
They ain't cheap. You're paying like 20 to 50 grand for some of these things.
Dude, yeah. Insane. My daughters would love it though, because you have a full kitchen galley.
I get it. I
you
like
get the rooftop tent on top of it, and then you don't have to keep all that on your rig. You know, I get it.
Base camp it, and then
it would be hard to do Broken Arrow with a trailer, but
Yeah, it definitely limits what you can do.
Yeah,
but I like the idea because then, if you have multiple people, if you have a big family, you know what I mean?
Yeah, get a full size tent on there, fit everybody. So, but yeah, so Death Valley, you're gonna have a good time.
Yeah, it'd be hot. But like we were saying, trying to prep for trips and stuff like that. When you came over here, I was in the camper working on it, trying to put it together.
Yeah, because tell our listeners, you have a 4-wheel camper, but you decided to build it out yourself.
Yeah, I just got the Raven shell model, and being my dumb ass, I'm like, I could do that. So I want to do it different, So I don't know if I saved any money.
Probably not.
Probably not. In the long run, I probably spent more money. A million trips to Lowe's and Home Depot and
Harbor Freight too. Yeah,
probably. Yeah, they're all mixed in there.
If you haven't, you will go.
Yeah, I've been to Hank's Hardware. If you're in the area, but yeah, trying to figure out because there is no plan. There's no map to follow on how to build one of these.
It's not like you're replicating what they do when they build out one. You want to do it your way, which is no plan.
Yeah, just trying to figure it out. And like everything has been like, I have an idea. You know, I'm like, okay, these are the components that I want in there. You know, I need this, 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 and this. How do I make it all fit in this tiny little box? So you kind of start in one spot and then go from there and just kind of work around and like, okay, that fit. Awesome. Holy shit. This worked. Now let's see if we can get the next thing in, you know, and it's just kind of working inch by inch and going like, you know, knock on wood. Everything has fit within like, you know, a gnat's hair, you know,
a gnat's ass hair,
ass hair, just like, holy shit, that fit. Like I have no room for error.
I was listening. We were talking on the phone earlier and you're like, holy shit, that fit.
Yeah.
I was like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
You were working on your camper.
Yeah.
But, no, I mean, your 4-wheel camper, I mean, you've been on trips with it, but you haven't been with it.
It's got a bed
out.
system and all that, but I wanted to add water and hot water and showers, and a refrigerator and cooktops and all that silly business, you know. And so it's, you know, it's running plumbing and electrical and gas lines and doing all this stuff, and then cabinetry and making it all fit and work together in some unison. I don't freaking know. And then cutting holes in the outside shell of the.
How nerve-wracking was that?
That was sketch, dude. Like,
okay, so you know what I equate it to?
yeah.
Cutting a hole in my brand new ZR2 for a snorkel.
For a snorkel, yeah. Yeah.
But 100%. You had to do it on your camper. It's the same thing, basically. Same thing.
Just like, okay, about to send it. Let's do this.
Yeah.
And like once you do it, it's like, okay, it's done.
Committed.
Yeah. I got a hole in the side of this thing. Now what? You know.
And what kind of material were you cutting through?
So this is the hard part. So I got the shell model. Like there's like the M, and there's no interior wall or insulation or anything. I got the shell model, but that comes with like insulation, like some styrofoam. So each wall has the outside, you know, aluminum sheet that you. Sorry, we're trying to do something silly here. But okay, my battery's getting low on my phone. We're trying to record a video just to test out some video.
Yeah, we're trying to bring you video.
Yeah, so we're testing out different platforms and.
I don't know why anybody wants to look at me, but
nobody wants to see this right now. But anyways, yeah. So the outer layer of your camper is that thin aluminum, you know.
Yeah.
And then you have 1 inch of styrofoam basically, and then a little thin, like 1/8 of an inch of wood veneer kind of deal. So that's all. That's all you have. So I would get all.
So the wood's on the inside.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you have like a wood paneling basically. And then in between all that though, so the whole thing is built out of like aluminum frame. But you don't know where the aluminum studs are. There's no diagram. You can't like look it up online.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah,
so I have no idea where there's studs in this thing. I mean, I did a stud finder, kind of guess where they were and all that kind of stuff. But like, you can call for old camper, they don't have it. They have like a little, you know, to scale model. You're like, oh, you can take a picture of it. I'm like, fuck, dude, I don't know. Are they 12 inches on center, 14, 16? What are we doing here, you know? So I literally just like, okay. I bought all my equipment ahead of time. I bought the hot water heater. I bought the water tank. I bought like the shower box. I bought all the shit. Did you buy
them based on what they typically use or based on what you wanted to use?
Both. I kind of researched a little bit and found like kind of similar to what they had, and then kind of researched the ones that I wanted to use and kind of went from there. And they're all fairly generic and similar, you know, in size and stuff like that. So I'm just hoping that it was laid out properly, and I'm going to drill a hole in the side of the thing, and that's where it's supposed to go. I don't fucking know.
Send it.
Yeah. So I literally just went with it, put a hole and cut it.
Did you hit a stud?
Well, I first kind of traced out where I thought it might be, and then I cut out from the inside out. That way, like, if I fuck up the interior, nobody can see it from the outside, and it's going to get buried inside the cabinetry anyways, you know. So that was my idea. So I would cut that out, and then I could kind of like locate where the studs were a little bit better, and like I just got lucky with it, to be honest. Like I was like, oh, perfect. This is exactly what I thought it was going to be, and everything just worked out like
money.
Perfect. Like I couldn't give it like another 1/8 of an inch anywhere, dude. Like it's just like everything's tight, but it all works. So I mean, well, kind of ish. I didn't get to finish it, but
measure once, cut twice, right?
Yeah, pretty much how it worked out now. But like the shower, I thought I fucked it up bad, dude. I'm like, oh, I thought I was like, I had like modify the shower box to work. I did like that little $30 shower box has been like, there's a lot of money invested in that thing to make it work. Oh man. I like had to cut this out, add this, do all these things.
The shower's on the outside then.
Yeah. So it's an outdoor shower. Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah. So I had, big 1 by 1 section, 1 foot by 1 foot section. I had to cut out for the hot water heater, and then another like 6 by 1 foot or inch, or 6 inch by 1 foot section I cut out for the shower. And then I had to do a fill drain, drill a hole in the side for that. Turned to Swiss cheese, man. But yeah, I just want to make sure I had it all sealed up at least before we go to the desert. So I had to get all that put together, and then everything was loose, just floating around in there. I had to find a way to secure all that down. So I got all that done.
Well, you have your new dual zone set power fridge you bought, right?
Yeah, that little 40.
And it's a little guy.
Yeah, 46 quart, I think.
You can probably fit 2 limes in it and maybe a bottle of tequila.
Not that little.
I'm just giving you shit.
I know. It's gonna be a transition, or getting used to, because we had like the 48 quart
a huge one
fridge. It was just a fridge, but now we went to like a 46 quart dual zone, and I hate the way these companies set up the fridge portion, because there's that hump in the side of the fridge.
Yeah, for the compressor,
and all the electronics and stuff. They should make that the freezer section.
Yeah,
because you don't need this big section for a freezer. I mean, I only got so many Otter Pops. You know what I mean? It's like,
well, you have ice.
Yeah, I'm gonna put a bag, like a small Ziploc bag of ice.
Which is why you got rid of the coolers, so you didn't have ice life.
Yeah,
but
I want margaritas
for beverages.
Still.
Yeah, but for beverages, but like beyond that, that's why it should be on the small side.
Yeah, I don't need that much ice. I just need
the refrigerator has all like the main
some
shit.
Popsicles, maybe some ice cream, and I'm fucking good. But yeah, I need the refrigerator. So we just got to get used to like not packing it. Like we used to just fill that fucker. Now I need to kind of like cycle things in. Have a dry storage of waters and beers, and then like taking 2 out, put 2 back in, or something like that.
Yeah, but that sucks. But hey,
yeah, I mean, there's limited space, so I'm looking at it more now after I built the whole cabinet and everything. I could maybe have gotten the taller one, the 60, but I might swap it out. But I mean, I'm only getting a little bit more space. But I don't know if I can fit the other one. I will.
You still have another fridge, don't you?
Yeah,
Iceco.
Yeah. Oh no, set power. They're all set powers.
Oh, they're all set powers. Yeah. But it's an Iceco like blanket.
Yeah, the cover. I just have a.
What are you doing with that?
Sitting right there in my office.
Are you going to use it though?
No. Once I rebuild the Land Rover, I'm gonna just.
You're gonna put that back.
Originally
it was from the Land Rover.
Built
That's
out
right.
for the Land Rover, so I'm just gonna put it back in there. So it's
okay,
ready to go.
Once you LS swap it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you're kind of coming down to the wire here, man.
Yeah, it's like the whole, like the SEMA builder, just like every trip I took when I was like, we're doing a big desert trip, dude. Like, okay, well, I'm gonna say I want to put a new fucking rear end. I'm gonna put a 9-inch axle, rear end to my truck for this trip. Why do I do that? Because I'm a moron. I don't know.
A moron.
Moron. Yeah, I don't know. I like punishment. I don't know. It's just before every trip, you gotta like add something.
I know. I mean? Like me. Yeah. I'm doing the same thing, and mine's next week. It's the Expo.
Yeah, at least you got one more week.
Yeah, but I procrastinate. So
You'll be like the night before you gotta leave. Oh shit! You gotta wire this up, or I was supposed to install this, and it's like,
dude, the night before I leave, we have to do a podcast. Mm-hmm. It's next week's podcast.
That's what I'm doing. I'm leaving tomorrow.
Yeah, so it's like, I mean, prepping for a trip. I mean, especially a big trip, like you're going to Death Valley. That's a big trip.
Yeah, only 4 days or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not a weekend trip.
Oh yeah, it's not a quick getaway. Yeah, not just run up the. An
Thomas
hour away
Mound
to Thomas
or
Mound or something silly, yeah.
Yeah, no, it's a big trip, and like mine's Expo. We're going to Arizona, Flagstaff, Sedona, all that stuff.
A lot of miles, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of miles, and so like I want to put my bed stiffeners in, which I've had for like months. I have those Molly panels for the interior that I need to drill in on the sides of the center console type thing.
Dude, those are rad. I actually like those.
I've had them for a year and a half.
Yeah.
I bought them basically when I bought the truck. Yeah. And I never installed
I always thought though, I'm like, oh, those are silly. Now that I have one in there, I'm like, I can't use it.
Well, I need something to put my radio on. Yeah. I need to like hook my radio.
I clip a radio on mine. I have a radio. I have
eventually,
a flashlight.
Eventually when I have CCW, I'll have my right there.
Yeah, but no, I have my radio, my flashlight, and then I have like a little seatbelt cutter.
Mm-hmm.
And then I still have room to add something else if I needed it, but yeah.
Yeah, I need to do an oil change. I need to I need to like actually wash my truck because it has bird shit on it that like probably ruining my paint. Stuff like that. Oh, I'm also doing solar.
Oh, that's right.
So I need to wire up the solar so I can have my fridge in the rear full time. And so like all this has to happen in a couple days time.
Yeah.
Before next week.
Yeah. So that was one of the things I was trying to scramble to do. I wanted to get my DC to DC charger in so I could generate off of that.
Yeah.
But I just didn't have time. I got to put it in and mount it. I just didn't have time to run all the wire. So I'm just grabbing the old battery bank and dragging it with me. That's used it for years.
Old reliable.
And I have the solar, so I can actually just run everything off the solar. But just in case, like if we're at night or something like that, and I don't want to drain it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we have enough solar to last us for days. So.
Yeah. I mean, the solar you have, especially when you're driving around, even if it's like plugged into that, you'll be fine because you're in the sun.
Yeah. We're gonna be up in the desert and stuff, so it's not like we're gonna be in the pines and buried in the shade or anything.
Yeah. So I'm gonna be buried in the shade. So I definitely need that solar panel to be hooked up. I mean, my battery, I charge it up, and then the solar just kind of keeps it topped off.
Yeah.
So, but the fridge, it'll take it. It'll take some power away. So,
especially when I'm out there and it's super hot out.
Yeah,
it's gonna be
in the sun.
Yeah, not like you're in the winter conditions where it's barely drawn.
Yeah, I mean it's supposed to be like 70s in Arizona in the pines.
Oh, it's gonna be so nice.
It's gonna be beautiful every year. It is, but so that's what we're planning for. But we'll get to mine in a second. But so you're prepping for your trip. Yeah. You have most of it done. I heard you talking about it. You're like, yeah, we're not gonna have the water pump installed and the gas lines installed and all that other stuff. So you're just gonna have to.
Yeah, I got it all ran for the most
with
part.
Us poor people.
Yeah, I got to go buy jugs of water again, but I haven't had time to test everything. I got it all ran and plugged in. I got the pump working, it's firing. I just didn't have time to tie the sink in, so I got to open water lines here and there. So I didn't want to fill up water and just have open lines. So
yeah, no, I get that.
I'd rather wait, and then I could test it and pressurize everything, make sure I'm not leaking anywhere. I don't want to have like leaks and issues in the middle of nowhere. So I got the old 2-burner cooktop. We got the rigged tire swing out with a fold down table. So just back to basics.
Yeah, you can still cook on that.
Throw the 2-burner out there. I got my little 10-pounder or a little 5-pounder propane. I'll take out and hook that to it. And
dude, propane's expensive. The natural gas.
It went up, didn't it? Yeah.
We got hit with those like home bills like during the winter. Like it was insane.
Dude, yeah, my heating bill was stupid this year.
My heating bill was like almost as much as my mortgage, dude. It's fucking stupid.
I didn't well,
it wasn't that much. I'm exaggerating, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But my point is like natural gas, and so like propane. I was over at Stater Brothers, the grocery store, and they had those little green Coleman,
little 1-pounders.
Yeah, little 1-pounders, $10 a piece.
What, each?
Yes. Remember, it was like $6 for two of them
for a 2-pack. Yeah,
it was like $3 a piece. They're $10 a piece now. Whew. I haven't gone to Walmart. I haven't gone to some other places. Like, I gotta go check it out. But a lot of times when you go to Walmart, they're sold out.
Yeah, I've done that. I remember I was driving to Arizona and I needed some. And I stopped at like 3 different Walmarts. This is like during when the pandemic was at its height, so everything was sold out. But like, I'm like, I'll just get propane on the way. And I stopped at like 3 different places.
Mistake.
Couldn't find it. I had a bar. Luckily, the people I was with had some. So
I mean, the important lesson there is, I mean, we're talking about trip prep is like actually get all the stuff you need now
at a time.
Now, the one thing that they always say is like, oh, buy where you burn.
Yeah, the wood.
So that's one thing that you can sleep on, and wait. But most of it, you got to get it now.
Unless I threw wood in the camper today just because we're going to be out in the desert.
Yeah.
There's no wood to buy, but yeah.
Yeah, there's no, I mean, you could, there's always like those places that are selling it. Yeah. But like me, I bought some from our party, but I still have some left over, so I'm gonna bring it with me. But you also have to check where you can burn, because in Arizona they shut down a ton of burning areas.
Yeah, if you still shut down.
So it's like bummer. Still gonna use my pop-up fireside outdoor.
Yeah,
it'll get used. It'll be legal, but it'll get used. So
yeah,
but yeah. So what else you gotta get food? Did you already buy food?
Nope.
You gotta buy food. You got gas.
I did that. That's the only thing I have done, because I'm going to take that car to work tomorrow. And like literally as soon as I get off of work, just driving home and hopefully just jump in the truck and drive.
Yeah.
So I went tonight and filled the truck up with gas. So it's
46 gallons full?
Yeah.
Damn.
It was 125 and then another 40. So 165. But I already had a quarter tank in there.
It says 165 plus quarter tank already.
Yeah.
It's like a $200 tank, dude.
Yeah, pretty much.
Jesus.
Sucks.
Yeah, I mean, California, I mean, the cheapest I saw was $4.50 a gallon for 87.
Yeah.
Is that what you saw?
I think it was like $4.59 or something. Is
Yeah.
what I paid at Costco. Yeah.
Yeah, in that range.
Yeah.
Dude, it's still stupid prices over here.
Yeah.
But, you know,
I don't wanna
California.
fill up. I mean, we're going out near Barstow. I think
It'll be more.
exit, so it'll be probably more. So I'll probably top off when I get off, but I didn't want to put too much in.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we have enough gas and everything. So, and then Jess gets off a little bit early tomorrow, so she'll probably pick up all our groceries and stuff like that. But,
Trader Joe's probably.
yeah. Oh yeah. So yeah, we got to pick up our water and all that fun stuff. So we'll do all that, but I still got to do stuff like I need to pack my bag. I mean, okay, it's only 4 days. How much clothes do you need, bro?
Are you going to shower?
When I get home, maybe. Probably. No.
No, I was talking about showering because it's supposed to be 107.
I know. I have some the shower pouches.
Oh, okay.
I have like 3 of those, 2 or 3 of those, maybe.
You just soak those in water and then rub them on your body, right?
Yeah, they're like just giant, like what do you call those? Baby
wash
wipes?
rags. Yeah, baby
like
wipes.
Baby wipes. There's like big giant baby wipes. And
I mean, they're high quality.
they're nice. I got a coconut scented one, and some other ones, but like, yeah, like, I mean, I'll see how disgusting I am.
I'm literally going to be using those on my trip.
Yeah, I wish I had the shower working, to be honest, but I don't. But yeah, I'll just do a quick rub downs and stuff like that, you know, because like we're not gonna Thursday night we won't get out there till probably like 8 or 9 o'clock.
It'll be nice and cool.
Yeah, so it'll be like basically Friday during the day and Saturday during the day, and then Sunday I'll be heading home. So whatever.
Nice.
But
yeah, I mean, I wish I could go on that.
But
trip
yeah,
with you.
I still have to pack. I haven't done any of that. I still got to figure all that shit out because I want to have it all packed. I got to take off 6 a.m. for work, so I want to like have it all packed, sitting by the door. I want to have all my shit just ready. That way, like when Jess gets home early, she can just throw everything in the camper, and that's all ready. She can throw all the food in the fridge. That's all ready. And then when I get home, just boogie out. But
yeah,
there's a ton of stuff I wish I had time to have done, like the little more, vehicle prep. I mean,
I was going to ask you, like, okay, so you're going out to Death Valley. Services are not readily available everywhere. Did you change your oil? Check your blinker fluid?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, did you check all your fluids in your, everything? Did you change everything?
Air filter, clean that out because it's gonna get a lot of dust. I don't have a snorkel on, so probably be eating a lot of dirt. But yeah, fluids, and I'm not due for an oil change yet, so that'll actually kind of work out great because I'll come back from this trip needing an oil change.
Yeah,
and then throw some liquid moly in there and be
hell yeah
up.
Gonna get that MOS2 additive in there.
Yeah, do it right. And she'll probably love it. She'll need it after that trip. But yeah, just all your basic. I got some of those when we did the Lasertown event.
Yeah, Arc
Trooper and stuff. Yeah. One of the gift prizes with like those scrub blade wiper blades, but not the wiper blades themselves, but like these little additives you can throw into the your washer reservoir. So I'm gonna throw some of those in there. See if
what does it do?
Is it your windshield wiper reservoir?
Yeah, your washer fluid.
Yeah, your washer fluid.
What does it do?
I don't know.
You don't know? You're just gonna throw it in?
Yeah, I'm gonna see what happens. I don't know. I think it's just like
does it cut the bugs easier or something?
I don't know. I think it's just like instead of adding washer fluid, I think you can just throw one of these tablets in there and just add water.
Oh yeah.
So if you keep those in the truck, so that way, like, if I run out of washer fluid, I'm not just running water. I can just throw a tablet in there real quick.
It's funny on my truck.
Carrying a whole jug of washer fluid, just carry those tablets.
Now in winter, you have to get the one that doesn't.
Oh,
freeze.
the anti-freezing one, yeah.
Because otherwise you'll crack your plastic tank. So on my truck, I actually all of a sudden I got the notification. It was like, oh, your washer's fluid's low. And I was like, oh man, I don't want to go buy more and blah blah blah. I just like put my hose in there.
Yeah, dump full.
Because it's summertime now, so like whatever. Yeah. But make sure if you're going into winter and you haven't used any, you gotta put some sort of antifreeze.
Yeah, crack your thing open.
Not antifreeze, but like
don't put actual antifreeze.
Yeah, like antifreeze washer fluid that's rated for lower than. Yeah, you know what I meant.
Just disconnect your radiator reservoir and hook that up to your washer reservoir, and you're good. Just run a direct line.
Right.
It'll be nice and warm too, so it just sprays warm water from your radiator onto your windshield. It'll be perfect. Or just
Or just don't listen to us.
Yeah, don't listen to us. Actually,
don't listen to Jared.
Sorry, but I think I don't even know. Hopefully that's I think that's a cool idea because like instead of having to carry a jug, because I don't know how many times like I've gone out there and like used up all my fluid. I'm like, fuck me, dude. Now I got to pour a jug of water in there and just use water. I mean, it is whatever it works, but that's kind of like that idea. Just having a quick small little tablet like the size of a Mentos, just drop it in there.
That's cool, man.
Yeah, see what happens with it.
Yeah, I wasn't able to go to that event either, but
not sponsored or anything. I'm just gonna try some shit out.
Yeah, try it out, man. So, Death Valley, do you know the route you're taking?
No. I've got GPS coordinates. That's all I got.
You have a drop point where you're gonna jump off.
Yep, and it's just show
from
me
there.
The way. Yeah, it's supposed to be rad. He's gonna, some hidden little gems that are like off the main drag that most people can't find.
Are you gonna take us there after?
Maybe. I don't. Well, no. I think some of them are locked gates. I don't know.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. If you ever watched the Lifestyle Overland, went out with him a while back. They were just traveling through Death Valley and ran into him. He's like, "Oh yeah," and he's in their video.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and he kind of drove them around and showed them around and all these cool spots. So I'm hoping I get some of that experience. I don't know. We might not see some of the same spots just because of the heat, but
yeah. Dude, 107.
105.
105.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I don't want to.
I don't want to scare off anybody with the extra 2 degrees there.
2 degrees, But it's a dry
man.
heat.
Jeez. Yeah. No, I've wanted to do Death
night
Valley.
It'll be nice, though. The temps drop pretty quick at night. Once the sun goes down, it drops pretty good. It'll be comfortable at night. And you just stay in the truck in the AC the rest of the time. So hopefully you don't have
And you don't have AC for the camper.
No.
You have AC in your truck, like when it's running.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. Well, maybe in the future. I don't know. You do have a fan.
Yeah, we got a fan.
Like an exhaust fan that basically kind of keeps it
a little rooftop. Yeah, and you open the windows and all that and circulate the air. It's just.
Do you have any fans like
the little clip-on USB portable fans that we can just clip everywhere?
Dude, I have one and it saved me when we went camping.
Air blowing over you when you're hot and sweaty.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
it's so good.
Dude. It reminds me that's something else I need to pull out and plug in and make sure it's charged.
So that's actually what I wanted to talk about.
Yeah.
We're talking about trip prep today. So I'm thinking about everything I need to do.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of it is recharging batteries.
Dude, so much
Whether it's the radio, it's the lights that I have that are the motion sensor lights for my cab thing that are the magnetic ones I just throw on there.
It sucks when you get there and nothing's working.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're like, fuck, I didn't charge my headlamp. Or just dumb little stuff like that.
Or like your toilet's running and it just keeps running.
Yeah.
Sorry, I could hear that in the background.
Yeah. Yeah, no, like you saw me earlier when we were like eating. Like I was bringing out my little handheld radio, plugging that in. I was my JBL Clip 3, plugging that in.
Yeah, so many
all
different
your little
things,
accessory thingies that you don't think about, or even like your battery banks. Like I have to plug that thing in that way. Like it would suck if you didn't think about it and like forget to plug it in or anything like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you have solar and stuff like that, which helps.
I mean,
but
usually, like you don't remember. You can like, plug it in your USB in your vehicle while you're driving or something, charge things up. But just nice to have it all.
If it's a USB rechargeable type of device,
yeah.
I mean, a lot of the lights that I have are actually USB rechargeable, so I could do it if I need to,
or check your batteries.
Yeah, exactly. But some things like I have an actual like deep cycle battery that can actually. It holds a great charge, and I've used it without any sort of supplemental like energy source, and it works. And I did it last year for Expo, but this year I'm supposed to have solar linked up to it, so I'm going to see how long it lasts with that.
Yeah,
and in the trees, obviously you're not getting direct sunlight, but sorry, I had the hiccups now. But
you have your battery bank too.
I don't have a battery bank. I have a little mini one, but it doesn't really power a fridge.
Not enough.
And not enough. I mean, it does a little bit, but not for very long.
Well, I was right because you can borrow that one.
Oh, that's right, because you're not going.
Yeah, because I'm going to be going the weekend before, and you're going after me. So when I get back, you can just take that one.
So I got to charge that up.
Yeah, exactly. So you got to recharge it. Yeah.
No, I'm going to have solar though, so I'm just going to probably borrow it just as a backup in case. But it's charging in the car normally, but I'm bringing my dog this time.
Oh, that's right.
So
taking up some more room.
He takes up the whole back seat. He's a golden doodle. He's huge.
He's big.
Yeah. And you know what? Honestly, I really want to bring both my dogs, but
that's a
whole other story. That's one of me, and nobody's going to help me walk them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So anyways, back to your Death Valley. You're going and you're gonna use a shower pouch. You're gonna charge everything up. What is another thing that you need to prep for? I mean, obviously water. When I think of Death Valley, I'm like, fuck, people are gonna die of dehydration. Do you have water?
No, that's like
drinking water.
Yeah, well, like we're supposed to have drinking water in the truck. We have 20 gallons tank, but it's empty right now. So, yeah, we're just gonna do the whole Crystal Geyser square.
The 1 gallon jugs.
Yeah, 1 galloners. And probably grab like 3 or 4 of those.
Yeah.
Just because how hot it'll be, because we're going to use that for the drinking. I mean, we'll bring water bottles, and then just rotate those in and stuff. But, then you can have your little Nalgene or whatever Stanley mug or whatever you're using these days.
Whatever's popular today.
Whatever cool, trendy thing.
I think Stanley's the one on top right now.
The hot one right now.
Okay, sorry to go to a meme real quick, because you know how I live my life in memes, right?
Of course.
So there was this whole meme about all the different like water drinking sources. People with their, there used to be the little water flask thing.
Hydro flask.
The hydro flask.
Yeah.
And then you had like your Nalgene bottle, and then you had your. What is another one? A Stanley Cup. And then you had your freaking Yeti.
Yeah,
Anyways, so like they did this whole like persona thing, like the people that use the different types. And it's absolutely hilarious.
Spot on, dude.
Like you have the granola like backpacker from Colorado using the Nalgene bottle, talking to the person, the Stanley Cup, Utah mom. It was hilarious, dude. Like I was laughing so hard, but you definitely got to bring water on this trip, man.
Yeah. Even because you're cooking with it, you're washing with it, you just need
if your car breaks down, the radiator or something like Rafa, dude, his radiator just yeeted.
Yep. No moss. Oh, that was, dude, like off topically, I was talking to Brandon about this from like O'Malley, like a radiator additive. Mm-hmm. And like, dude, it's like nanobot fucking shit.
Nanobots,
like,
dude, they
Iron
fix
Man,
it for you.
Marvel Studios shit, like. Yeah, like he was telling me, like, you poured he saw you poured it into a bottle and like they put a hole in it and you could
plastic water bottle, like an Arrowhead water Crystal Geyser bottle.
Yeah, and poked a hole in it and you could squeeze the water and it would shoot out, but then you shake it up and it agitates these little whatever microbe nanobot things in there and they seal up the hole, and as hard as he could squeeze, he couldn't squeeze the water out of it.
Yeah.
It's fucking nuts, dude.
It's like when you get a
sci-fi
cut.
shit.
Yeah, it's like platelets.
Yeah, like quick
liquid moly platelets.
Yeah, dude, that shit's crazy to me that it like actually works. Yeah,
like how do they come up with this shit?
Yeah, and like you just add it in there, and then that way, like if you crack something on your spring a leak on the trail, it'll seal up and at least get you home or something.
Well, they've had it for some years that they copper or whatever stop leak.
Like, people say like you can put like pour pepper in your radiator or a
bubble gum
or crack an egg. They always say like,
crack an egg.
Put an egg in there. Like I mean,
who does that shit? Is it egg whites?
I hope you just happen to have
a low cholesterol fix
that you can.
Yeah. Jess, I heard her talk tonight. She's like, I'm gonna pick up some egg whites.
It's a jug of egg
whites. Oh fuck, we need the yellow part.
Oh, we need the yolk. There's no yolk. I think you need the yolk. I think that's like how you mix it up. I don't know,
dude. Scrambled eggs, bro.
Got a radiator full.
I've heard of a radiator burrito, not a fucking radiator fixed by a burrito.
I've cooked egg burrito on my radiator before, but yeah.
You need to get that smut pot or what was it called?
The tailpipe one.
The air. Did I call it a smut pot?
I don't know what it was.
Smug pot. I don't know.
It's like a smudge pot.
Smudge pot.
No, that's not it. That's those little cooking things for the heat.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, you hook up to your exhaust and it cooks your little thing.
There's some stupid name for it. I can't remember. Damn it.
Fucking Dinty Moore. You throw it in there and it warms it up on your exhaust. Anyways, cool. So, I mean, for Death Valley, it seems like just the name of it makes it sound intimidating.
It's intimidating, right? Yeah.
Like, oh, fuck, I'm going to die if I don't bring this. I need my USB iPhone charger.
I don't think I need to bring my navigation bag. I think I'll be good without that.
Yeah, sleep naked, dude.
Yeah. It's hard to like, my navigation, like, it keeps sending me, I think everybody out there is using Gaia, and I have Onyx. So
Gaia?
And yeah. So they don't totally translate, but I think we'll figure it out once I get there. I just got to follow.
At least you have the so what's the plan? Like you're all gonna meet out there at a certain time. You have a drop.
They're getting
point.
out there earlier because I can't cut out of work, so I gotta wait till after I get out of work, and then I got to jam, and it's about 3.5 hour drive to where we're meeting up. So
oh wow,
yeah, if I get out at 5. I mean, we're not going to get out there till like 8:39 if I'm lucky, you know. If all, you know, it's like, yeah, we're going to leave the house, you know, 5:15, we'll be out the door. That never fucking happens.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, in my head, it's all going to work out perfectly. You know, I'm going to pull up right at 5 o'clock, jump out. Everything's already in the truck. All I got to do is throw my bags on and change, and we're burning rubber up the street. No. There'll be a million things we need to fucking do.
Yeah.
It just never works out.
You know, you always have that feeling.
Oh, I'm always.
When you're driving away and you're like, fuck, I know I left something at home.
And I guarantee I will.
And then you're like, no, but I got that. I got that.
Yeah, go through your list mentally afterwards.
And then you get to camp and you're like, fuck, I don't have toothpaste.
What I forgot. Yeah. I forgot the plates. I didn't put them back in the drive-in. Or
yeah, it's always something stupid like, oh, I don't have deodorant and it's gonna be 107
forgot my chair. Out. Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, I forgot my chair before.
Yeah, that's why cool. I packed mine tonight. Threw chairs in there. Threw the fold-up table in there. Got the fireside outdoor in there. Because usually stuff just kind of lives in the truck.
Yeah, yeah.
But since I've been building it, I've had all that
take it all out.
So I had to pull out all the shit I've been working with, all my tools out of the camper. You know, button everything down, kind of jerry rig it a little bit, and then put all my
Jared rig it
a little bit, and then throw all my camp gear back in. You know, like my axe and all that kind of stuff, or my little hatchet,
body spray.
Yeah, body spray. You know, what's up, ladies? No.
Hey, we're in Death Valley. Yeah. What's up, ladies?
Cover up that stench. You know, me sweating all day.
Shh. Yeah. It's like a high school locker room.
Maybe get away from me. You stink.
Dude, I remember that. So that was terrible.
Yeah.
People would spray it on like cologne.
Dude, you can
like,
just walk in the room and be like, oh, God. Yeah. It's in my mouth.
Like, yeah. I just remember like guys like in the high school locker room would spray Axe body spray.
Dude.
And you're just like, what? You know?
I can taste it right now, dude. Actually,
like,
dude.
I'm like looking at him. It's always like the, you know, the good looking like jocks or whatever. And I'm like,
layering it on.
How do you get laid smelling like that?
Because high school girls are dumb.
High school girls are dumb.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm about to have a high school girl.
Yeah, watch out, dude. Train them right. Dude.
Oh, man. She's going to be in 7th grade next year, man.
I know.
Jesus.
Mine's going to 6th.
Oh, that's right. My daughter's 1 year ahead of yours.
Yeah.
That's right. Oh, man. Well, we got some Axe body spray to look forward to.
Yeah.
If some dude like pulls up the door and say, hey, I'm here to date your daughter. And I'm like, bro, here, let me help you out.
Yeah.
No Axe body spray. Trip planning.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry.
Bring your Axe body spray. Make sure you got that.
No, bring your shower pouch so you don't have Axe body spray on you.
Yeah. No, and you know, what you know, and then you get to the point it's like, okay, well, we're going to be, you know,
what are you eating? I'm curious.
Exactly. I was going to say, what are we going to plan for food prep? You know, I mean,
well, she's going to Trader Joe's, right?
Know. Well, we got to figure out what we're going to eat. You know, how much room do we have in our fridge? We got 4 days. So we got, you know, Thursday night, we probably won't eat at camp. We'll probably just grab something on the road. So we got Friday night, Saturday night. So we got 2 nights. That's not that bad. 2 dinners, a couple breakfasts, and some lunch. I don't know how big of a lunch is, but mostly snacks, road snacks, Boda's jerky, you know, stuff like that.
Yeah. Honestly, like the Boda's jerky, not to like hype it up again, but like I literally came home last night. It was Taco Tuesday, but I had 1 taco. I'm trying to be good.
Good man.
I'm trying to be good. But I got home and I was like, fuck, I'm hungry. And so I was like, jalapeno jerky. And I ate some and I was like, oh, perfect. That's all I need. It's just protein, man.
Dude, you have no idea how hard it's been we have 2 bags we've been saving for this trip. And you have no idea how like badly I've wanted to, like, I even like today, I'm like, I'll just throw it in my car for the ride home. I'm like, nope, don't fucking do that.
Don't do it. It's addicting.
It is.
It's like beef crack.
It's just so easy to sit there and anyways, I'm getting hungry again. Son of a bitch.
Which, by the way, okay, pro tip.
Why am I hungry?
Okay, anybody who eats like thinly sliced, high quality jerky like Boda's, you know, some people keep it in their coolers and like, dude, that makes it rock hard.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
I like that.
I actually like it when it's like you can like manipulate it, you know, and it's like it's loose. So
put it in
room
my
temp.
cooler, really.
Some people do just because it's like, oh, all the food lives in there. I've done it myself.
I never thought of that. Yeah, I always mine like literally. Like, I have a bag like in my glove box or like on the side of my seat, just stuffed in there.
Yeah. But like it was sitting in the sun. And
nice and
it was nice and soft, dude, and it just like ripped apart, dude. Yeah. Oh, it's so good. So yeah, pro tip.
Warm it up.
Yeah, man. So what else about Death Valley?
Yeah, another
trip prep.
Coffee.
Dude. Did you get coffee? I heard you guys talking about earlier. What's up? What's up with your cold brew?
Yeah, we're doing cold brew right now just because warming up. And we usually have this little Trader Joe's powder you can add, cold brew powder, and you just add it to water. And that's usually like on point, but they're all out right now, which kind of sucks.
Yeah, but didn't you say there was like something like shady about it?
Oh, I don't know. They're going through some legal shit, which I'm like, I don't even know if I want it. Like,
is it legal because like, oh, they stole a recipe, or is it because legal like it's got fucking cancer-causing agent
I think
chemicals?
That might be what it is, dude. No wonder I love it so much. I don't know.
I can just see it from now. Like, you're watching TV. It's like, have you or your loved one been affected by the Trader Joe's cold brew coffee? Please call these attorneys that are going to take all the money in a class action lawsuit, and you're going to get 3 cents.
You get 10 cents. Yeah.
Apply now for your 10 cents.
Sign up. Yeah. Such a scam.
Because all the attorneys make all the money.
Oh, yeah. You don't make anything. I get those in the mail all the time, like, hey, Ford Motor Company, screw you.
I have it for my Chevy transmission.
I'm like, okay, yeah, all you gotta do is sign. I'm like, cool. And then like you get like a check for like $13, like 6 months later. I'm like,
dude, I did it because there was like a data breach, and it was for like a Google product or whatever. Yeah. It was like they're paying out $2 billion.
You can get a portion of that.
And I got it, and it was like $2.13 in my account. I was like, sweet. Wasn't even worth my time filling out the paperwork.
Have you ever did that? I think maybe I did that with you once before. Like that website this is totally fucking stupid and off topic, but like
the taxes,
the tax,
yeah, the unclaimed tax money, yeah, dude,
money.org or something like that. And you go on there and you just type in your name, and like there's something from like 10 years ago, like that you didn't know about. Like,
well, there's a time limit on it. Like they'll donate it. Yeah, if you don't claim it within a certain time
check
period.
It every once in a while. I'll look
it was like multiple years.
Yeah. But like I think I had something. It was like I got like, oh, you never claimed this thing for this refund for $6 or this thing. For
I check it once a year when I do my taxes. I check that.
I did it. And you can put in your friends' names and stuff like that. So I was going through checking all my friends. I checked my dad. He had like one for like $600 he didn't know about.
Yeah,
I'm like, so I get half of that, right, Dad? That's money you had no idea about.
Yeah. No, I do that all the time, and I usually have like nothing, or I'll have like $3.
Yeah, something just like silly.
But
like literally, it's always like just like all you gotta do is put in your information, your name, and it's like it's government website, so it's not some shady.
No, it was like this is specifically for California.
Is it only California?
Well, no, I'm just saying the one we use, but okay, I don't know if other states use it, but that's for us.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, there was one time where I actually won. Not won. I feel like I won. I won. Yes. I won my money back.
Yeah.
No, it was like $56 or something like that, and it was because Google had this like AdWords or AdSense payout thing or whatever, never claimed because they never sent it to me.
Yeah, you never knew about it
because it was actually the wrong address they sent it to, and so it just got caught in the system.
If you're moving around a lot.
It was back in like 2012 because I moved from my old house to my new house in 2012, and so it was like $56 I had from like some old fucking website I don't even remember about.
Yeah, what is it?
I was like, $56? Hell yeah, that's a nice ribeye.
Yeah, and legit. I've had a few, and I sent away, and you get a check in the mail all of a sudden. A couple weeks later, like, fuck, all right.
I know. You got to provide like legit information. Obviously,
it was pretty basic though. It was just like my name, my address, and I didn't have to put in that much crazy jump through hoops or anything. It was super basic. Just fill out this little form.
No, it's super easy. I remember that. But yeah, I need to check it. It's tax season.
Good point. Yeah.
But yeah. Well, I'm getting ready for a trip.
Yeah, I know. You got a little bit more time, so you can plan a little bit more. But
a little bit more time. I mean, like a couple more days. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got this weekend. That's it. And I got a lot to do.
And you're almost, I'm being guided on my trip. I'm just like
I am the guy.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like I don't have to plan nothing. I just got to show up to point A and then be along for the ride, which is rad. This is like usually I'm like like you hosting these events or something like that. So this is one of the first times where I'm like just carefree. I don't care where we go. He's like, "What do you want to see?" I'm like, "Don't care." You actually have to kind of plan it out a little more though.
Yeah, I mean, and I'm trying to switch it up a little bit too because we always talk about our typical trip from California to Arizona Expo, but I'm not going to give it away, but like it's nothing crazy. We're just we're just camping in different areas, and sorry the hiccups. I'm trying to make it more scenic.
Yeah, spice it up a bit.
Yeah, a little spice. Never hurt nobody. But yeah, I mean we're leaving at the same time. We're leaving Beaumont at the Starbucks we always meet up at. We're going to Lazy G. Shout out.
Yo.
Great food, great beer. Going to go through Jerome, land in Sedona, and then we're actually going to go up to the rim. So we're going to take the 89A up this time as opposed to the 17.
Oh, okay.
And Fort Tuttle, which is where the expo is right off the 17 and this road that we would take in from the 89A. So there's like a road that connects the 89A to the 17. So it's like right across there. But there's like camping spots along the way. So we're going to be camping off in one of those areas. And our buddy Laga X AIM photography there, he camped there recently and said it was beautiful. And if you've seen some of his footage, you can see some of his footage is beautiful. So we're going to go camp up that in that general area. It's not like, an exact area. There's tons of camping up there. So
do exploring a little bit.
Yeah. So I'm excited about that. And the people going with me, it's kind of funny because I've done this trip so many times, but it's a new experience because you go with new people, right? So last year we actually went with Alex, who doesn't really camp, but he goes to the Amazon or whatever.
Yeah.
And talks to birds apparently.
And they talk to him.
And they talk to him and whatever. So last year was actually a lot of fun, the route we took, because we actually ended up going up the 40 and up to the Colorado River, which we've talked about before.
Yeah.
This time we're not doing that. We're doing the normal route, but camping in new locations. So we're not going to be top of Schnebley. We're not doing Munns Park. We're going to be camping new locations.
That's nice.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. But we're actually going to get some good wheeling time in. I'm also looking forward to that.
That'll be good.
And it all depends on the group you go with, because like I was mentioning, we went with Alex, we went with Rafa and a few others.
Vibes and stuff.
Yeah. But guess what? Rafa's back for round 2, baby.
Yeah.
So he's going to go with us too. So I'm really excited to have him along. I'm really hoping he can grab Sergio and just like stuff him in a stuff sack and then like bring him with. Because Sergio expressed some interest on the Cinco de Mayo party. So he's like, I don't know. I don't want to drive. Maybe I'll ride with Rafa. And I was like, do it, dude. Roll, dude.
Hell yeah.
And if you want to roll, you can roll with me too.
I would. I just can't.
You can.
No, I have to, like, when we get back, I got to finish the truck for the next trip. Yeah.
Yeah. You also don't have any vacation time because you're on Pacific Northwest.
Yeah.
But yeah, the people we're going with this time, it's going to be me, Rafa, as I mentioned, Twig Rig, Ugly 80, who's his buddy.
Yep. He was on the podcast not too long ago.
Yep, just on. Chef Sean.
Oh, he's going to join you?
Yeah, dude.
Oh, rad, dude.
Okay, so we created a group chat for this the expo run, and I'm trying
to this group chat.
Nah, dude. It was funny because this past weekend, Chef Sean was installing like a long arm kit on his WJ.
Dude, he needed to come pick up his freaking hitch lighter he won.
Or I could just bring it with me to him. But
I was gonna stop by because I'm working. My work's like literally like 2 blocks from where he's at.
Oh, yeah, drop it off to him, man.
I was gonna hit him up next week and see if I can drop it off for him, but.
Yeah. Hit him up because he's definitely going to need it because we're going up Diamondback Gulch and I heard it's pretty gnarly. So
that'd be perfect.
So yeah, I mean, he's going to be coming along and, my brother and dad are going to join us as well. My dad only for one night and expo. So he'll be out there Friday during the day, Friday night. But looking forward to some like new camp spots. The old reliable Broken Arrow, but we haven't done Diamondback Gulch. And some of the guys who are coming with us haven't done Broken Arrow, so it'll be fun.
New experience for them. That's always fun too. Yeah, seeing people experience something for the first time.
Exactly. And you know who also hit me up today? Madison Shea.
Oh, she gonna be out there?
Yeah, well, it's funny because like the whole weekend is like super chaotic.
Oh yeah, there's people are everywhere.
Off Road is going to be there too, apparently.
Oh, cool.
And we're all friends, and she's friends, mutual friend or whatever. But Madison is actually like, hey, do you mind if I join you for the Saturday runs, or maybe one of them? Because then Sunday she has to go move because she's moving out of her old house. So she's going to be like driving up, camping, like, and then she has to be, for Saturday night, she's camping in Payson, which is like another place that is farther away from Expo, but beautiful. And then Sunday she has to move. So
wow, she got a busy weekend.
Yeah, she's got a real busy weekend, but hopefully she can sync up with us at least for one of the trails. Cause we're going to do Broken Arrow and Diamondback Gulch.
Nice.
So yeah, looking forward to it. And then we're going to go camp that night and then go back on Sunday, man. So that's kind of like the plan. That's the group. As far as prep goes.
Yeah.
Jesus.
It's so much to do still, right?
So daunting because like I have to get food.
Getting up to the wire.
I've also never camped with a dog before.
Oh, that's right. The first time with the dog.
I'm bringing Cooper.
Mm-hmm.
I can't bring Callie and I feel bad because Callie's gonna have to stay home, and then the girls in my family are all going to a dance competition in Escondido, but for like 12 hours by herself. She's never been.
Daisy staying home by herself for 4 days.
But this is a puppy who's never been by herself. She's always been with her brother Cooper, and so I'm taking Cooper, and she'll be all by herself, and the cat. But they're going to be 12 hours by themselves. So I'm kind of nervous. And I told Vicky to like get our neighbor to like walk the dog or something, because our neighbor walks their dog, and just like, hey, we'll pay you, and then you can take our dog for a walk, all that stuff, just so they can be like, okay, I'm not alone.
Oh, and so people don't think I'm leaving my dog in my house for 4 days by itself.
No,
I have a friend coming over to visit and hang out with her, so she's okay. I'm not just
and she knows
a bag of dog food on the
he
ground.
Used to live here too.
Yeah, so, Terry, my old friend, he still had the key to the house. He just comes and hangs out. So
yeah,
he always brings her like a freaking steak or T-bone. He brings her T-bones and shit, dude. I'm like, I come home, there's all these bones around.
You're like,
the
where's
house.
my T-bone?
No. Yeah, no, he's a rad. As is Overland's dad.
Yeah, Terry's a good dude.
Terry's a rad dude.
Yeah,
we love Terry. Anyways,
but yeah, so like, anyways, Callie is what I'm more nervous about.
Yeah,
leaving her alone. But
Cooper will be just fine with you.
Cooper's gonna be just fine. He's gonna be with me. My neighbor just hooked me up with a groomer, so I can get him all nice and
cleaned
tidy.
Up.
Because like his hair's so long from being a puppy.
Yeah,
he's gonna pick up all the pine needles. All
Are you gonna shave him tight? Give him a tight.
No, I want to keep him a doodle, but I don't know what's gonna happen. We'll figure that out later. He's coming with me though.
Carve a little AO in his butt.
Maybe a little average Overlanders logo.
Rep it, you know.
Yeah, why not?
a little flame in there.
A little lightning bolts down the side. Yeah,
mohawk on him.
I can't do that.
Mr. T's dog with a mohawk.
I wouldn't mind a mohawk on him. That's actually kind of cool because all the hair's like in his eyes, and like if you get a mohawk, it's just down the center strip, man. That'd be rad, dude. I kind of want to do a mohawk now that you mention it.
Shit.
It's summertime. It needs to be all cool and tidy. Anyways, I've never camped with a dog, so I have to like plan for all that. Like you have to bring his food. You have to bring extra water. You have to bring poop bags, the bowls, the toys, chew things. I'm gonna get him some bully sticks and all that kind of stuff to like chew on, just to like keep him
occupied, so he's not chewing on sticks all day.
And you know, he does not. He's a puppy, so like we've been taking him to dog training, and he doesn't listen. Like when I say now, Callie, I'd rather camp with her.
Yeah, for
multiple reasons. There's 2 reasons why I'm not bringing her. 1, she pukes in the car. Big reason.
That's a big reason. Yeah, that'd be a rough one.
Second reason is she barks because she's like a high alert dog. She's like a guard dog in a way, and that's like kind of her role she assumed apparently in the whole like pack that we have.
Help look out, yeah.
Like, dude, Cooper's a surfer, man. Yeah, he's like, chilling. Oh, someone's breaking in and stealing all his shit. What's up, bro? You know, like that's how he acts. Like, Callie's like, oh my God, I heard a noise. I think it's a squirrel. You know, like, and she'll like, rah, 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 rah. And like, I don't want to deal with that.
Yeah.
That and the fact we're going to go around people during the expo.
Yeah.
And there's other dogs at expo.
Yeah.
I'm not the only dog there.
No, there's tons of dogs.
She'll bark her head off.
Oh, she'll be losing her shit.
She'll lose her shit.
Yeah. Cooper could care less.
Cooper's like, literally dogs are like barking in his face between the wrought iron fence.
When we had like Daisy, we took Daisy and Cooper camping that one time, and Daisy was a spaz the whole time.
I was so weirded out because
less.
Daisy's usually pretty chill.
Oh yeah, like right now,
but she was
passed
like
out under the table.
Yeah, but when Cooper was around, she was like very territorial.
Oh, that's true. Yeah,
I don't know why.
She gets different in like social settings like that. She's like in a like, new environment for her. She'd never been there, and she's like, you know,
Cooper was like, "Who the fuck is this bitch yelling at me?"
Yeah,
that's kind of what he was doing, but.
Yeah, no, you're good.
Yeah, okay. So basically, he's super chill. So I'm bringing him. He only puked in the car once in the Mini Cooper because I was driving like a maniac because my alternator was going out and it was on the Ortega Highway.
Yeah, a little windy.
It was fast. Dude, I almost threw up when I was driving. So I don't blame him for that one. But so yeah, my whole point is like when you're trip planning, it totally changes when you have a dog with you.
Oh yeah, or your kid,
or a significant other, or whatever. Like it changes your normal prep. Like I'm used to like camping by myself. So, anyways, prepping with him, getting all his stuff ready, bringing his chew toys, his little mats, and everything. One of the other big things is since he doesn't, I can't just let him off leash. I have to get like a runner cord, like a paracord going between trees.
Yeah.
And then hook his leash to it.
Not be like cinched down in one little spot. He
can run like a dog run, but he'll still be on a leash. And so, and then, when I go sit by the fire or whatever, so we had a fire on Cinco de Mayo in my house. Mm-hmm. And I was kind of testing him out to see if he's like Allie's dog hates the fire.
Yeah.
Right. And Ranger will just like run away and want to get up in the tent and all the other stuff. Cooper, I was curious how he would react. Came out, he was totally chill.
All right.
So now I can just have him with me. But so, So long story short, prepping for a dog, totally different. I also have a lot of truck projects.
Oh yeah.
I had the bed stiffeners.
Gotta do that.
Gotta drill some holes, mount it all up, everything else. Gotta get my solar installed. I bought the solar panel, got everything, got all the parts, just need to have it wired up.
Your fluids all good?
Fluids are good, topped off. I gotta change the oil though. Gotta do that. So, and the thing is with a Colorado, you have to change this. They don't have a crush washer like a copper crush washer.
Oh yeah.
They have like this silicone washer that you have to change every time.
Yeah,
same idea.
I remember those.
So I have to go buy one of those. It's like $7 at the dealership. Thanks. And I got to buy a new filter, and then I got to buy oil. So I got to do all that stuff this weekend too. So
yay.
Because my truck's down to like 18% oil life, whatever that means. I'm just like, you know what? I'd rather just change it out, do it now.
Yeah. Better just get it over with and
do some MOS2 in it.
Yeah. It'll be fresh then. Nice fresh oil for the trip.
Yeah, man. Other than that, got to get food.
Food it up. Pack everything.
For myself?
Clothes.
I don't even know what I want to eat.
Yeah.
I have a lot of ideas.
I bet.
Like, I want some steaks, but then at the same time, it's like, then I got to cook it. I kind of want some easy things because I'm kind of hosting.
Yeah.
So I want to make sure that like I can make sure everybody else having a good time and all that stuff.
I mean, everybody's providing their own food though. You're not feeding everyone.
I ain't feeding nobody. I mean, shit, we're bringing a chef with us.
Yeah, Chef Sean better be fucking.
He better feed himself.
Yeah.
I should probably bring him some food. He can cook it up for me. It'd probably be better. But yeah, no, I mean, I'm going to bring my pop-up fire pit, assuming we can have fires, so we can probably cook some meat on there. And then, but need to do all of that.
You got your routes
change the oil.
Out.
Yeah, I got to charge all my stuff. I have all the lights I got to charge, the walkie-talkies, whatever you want to call them these days, ham radios.
Hams, bovine, whatever you want to call them, handhelds.
Yeah.
Oh, didn't you get some GMRs?
Yeah, I got the GMRS 2s or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got the rugged radios. Yeah.
But you get a set of those.
That's the thing. Like in our group chat, I need to actually ask guys, like, hey, what are we running?
What is everybody else running?
Yeah. So I think most people have ham.
Yeah. But the last trip I was on, everybody was running GMRs. Nobody had hams.
I bring both.
You could pick up like certain channels, but yeah.
There's a conversion list, but at the end of the day,
I'll just carry both.
Yeah, I have 2 radios. If you're on one, we'll use those. If we're on the other, we'll use those.
Yeah.
So I know my brother and my dad have ham radios, but other than that, I know Adam has ham, and I know Rafa. I think he has ham, but I think he mostly switched over to GMRS too.
Okay.
Not sure. So
redundancy is good.
I carry them all.
I used to keep a CB just in case.
Like the old, like slap it on the roof with the magnet.
What I had. Yeah, I was stuck up there.
That's funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, so all the trip planning is mostly up to dog and food now.
Nice.
And installing the last few items. I don't need the bed stiffeners for this trip. I need to reinstall my awning. I don't even need an awning, to be honest with you. We're in the Pines.
Yeah.
Other people I'm with have their awnings, so I may not even bring mine.
Yeah. I'll borrow it. No.
I just think
I'll mount it.
Yeah, I mean, I want to mount it, but like the shower tent, that's probably the only thing I'm going to mount just because I need to, have some privacy.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
Bring in the shift pod. I'm living the ground tent life.
Yeah. Got your air mattress all figured out.
Yeah, dude. It's all squared away.
Have you seen those little tiny little air pump thingies? They're like smaller than your fist. There's these little orange things. Instagram all over the place for me right now for some dumb reason.
Probably because you clicked on something.
Yeah, something. I don't remember anything to do with air compressors or anything like that.
Dude, you know what's been targeting me lately? Is little lights, like USB rechargeable, like strobe lights, like emergency lights. Yeah. And you just like slap them on whatever. And I was like, oh, that'd be cool for chase lights because they have a little remote. And they blink and they're bright and everything.
Cool.
But I looked at the reviews on Amazon.
There's trash.
Dog shit.
Yeah.
Now, can I bring up something totally off topic, but is related if you're doing Amazon research?
No, you can't.
I'm doing it.
Okay.
So what I noticed is a lot of these companies, especially like the Chinese companies that are trying to sell some Instagram shit and scam you, they want to have a high rating on Amazon.
Oh, yeah.
Right? So the reviews, they'll have like 10,000 reviews and it's all like a 4.5 average rating, right?
Yeah.
Stars rating. And you're like, oh, okay, I'll buy it just because it has that. Read the reviews.
Oh, yeah.
Because you know what it was? What they do is they take the same product, they just retitle it and re-upload pictures.
Yeah.
It was a bread box.
Yeah.
And all the reviews for these lights were for an actual bread box.
I was doing that the other day, looking through something. I'm like, okay, I was trying to find some information about whatever the product was. And like, I'm like, that doesn't look anything like what I'm fucking trying to buy right now. And so people were like writing reviews on different products just because they happen to sell from that same place.
Yeah, they keep rotating it out. And so they pick a product to get it really good reviews, like a bread box. How are you going to complain about that? They're like, oh, it's super cute. It fits my bread loaf perfectly, blah, blah, blah. It's like a slam dunk product, right? Yeah. So they take slam dunk products and then they just retitle them, re-images, and then re-description it. And then all of a sudden, it's an all new product with a bazillion great
reviews all of a sudden.
So it ranks really high. And then all of a sudden they're showing Instagram ads for it and people who don't actually read the reviews,
follow through,
they buy it.
Yeah.
So I was about to buy these fucking lights because I was like, oh, they're like $35. I could just slap 2 chase lights on the back with some adhesive and they're, USB rechargeable and they strobe and they're amber, they're actually multicolor, but one of them is amber. I was like, oh, perfect.
Yeah, that's all you need, yeah.
But then I started like looking at the pictures of the reviews and it's fucking a bread box, dude. Like, I was like, this is dog shit. What the fuck? And then all the reviews, because I went to the exact same product, but just from a different buyer.
Brand,
it had 25 reviews. It was brand new. Its average rating was 2.7. So I was like, oh, and everybody's like, these things are dog shit. They didn't work. Blah, blah, blah. They broke immediately.
Review,
yeah. Those are the reviews. It was the same exact product as the other one.
Yep.
So do your research. Trip prep, do your research. Yeah. People get scammed, dude. And you just got to like pay attention. It's sad that people aren't honest. They're just like fucking scamming.
Especially anything on the Instagram too. Half the ads and like my little stupid balsa board fucking mountain scenery fucking thing I got sitting behind me.
Dude, here. Alex's bougie board.
Bougie board we've talked about. Like all those things, dude. Like, yeah, careful what you're buying on Amazon.
Just the internet, period. But yeah, that's a trend on it. On Amazon, I see. So I'm yawning. I'm so tired.
Such a lot.
Oh man,
been up all night, fucking prepping. And
I know, prepping, dude.
Sleeping. Like I can't sleep the night before either. That's like a thing. Like
it's excitement,
and then just like the worry. Like I'll go to bed like 2:00 in the morning before a trip. We're leaving like 5 in the morning.
Yep. That's because you're still building your rig.
Yeah, I'll be out building
the oil.
Like, I think I got everything done.
I've been there so many times.
You start fucking things up, like it'll fit. But just that's how you forget stuff, and
that's why I always like this weekend. I'm actually gonna pack my truck and stuff.
You should
get it ready
beforehand. Just have everything the basics in there, and
then charge everything up and everything else. I mean, battery will last a week.
Yeah,
especially if you're not using it. But yeah, I'm packing up everything this weekend.
Yeah.
So that way, if I'm like, oh shit, I forgot, like I don't know, toilet paper, baby wipes, whatever it may be.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I need to go pack that.
Yeah.
Or you'll be walking around your house and you'll come across and be like, wait a second, I didn't pack that.
Yeah, what is that doing over there?
Yeah. So
that's something else I do all as I grab things. Like, okay, I've charged these radios. I got these. I need to find my headlamp, actually, thinking of it.
Oh, yeah, headlamps.
Yeah, headlamps.
I need to charge those
flashlights, whatever. Yeah, my little flashlight I use for cooking with and stuff. The little magnet one. After I charge all those things, or even basic things like I know I'm going to bringing, but I don't naturally need it for the day, like my camera gear, all my, all that stuff, my drone, all that stuff. And I'll like set it out by the door somewhere in a sense, like on the table right here, which is on the by the hallway. That way it's like just a staging area in a sense. So that way, like, and as like throughout the week, I'm like thinking, okay, I know I'm going to need this. I'm just going to set it there. That way I don't forget it. Cause like later on, I won't even think about it. You know what I mean? So that's my little strategy. I know like people, I think we've even said this before, but like I know other people have mentioned this, but like making a list every time you go camping, and just print it out, and then you can even like laminate
on your iPhone. They have notes.
Do it on your iPhone, and then that way you can just check off your list. Okay, got this, and just go down it, and then like because like you'll think of things throughout the day, like we're gonna need to get that. I need that. Oh shoot, okay, and.
Yeah, I mean, especially like, and it varies if you're bringing a dog, a kid, whatever.
The weather,
the weather.
Gear. I need snow
like make
gear.
sure you have a jacket.
Gear,
Dude, there's been times where you think it's gonna be warm and all of a sudden it's freezing fucking cold.
Yeah,
you didn't anticipate like some precipitation or whatever in the area, and all of a sudden you're freezing cold and it's miserable. So, like, I remember my dad telling me a story about how they went backpacking down to this like lake or whatever. It's supposed to be really warm or something. Ended up like fucking snowing on them or some shit. Like I don't remember, but like I remember them saying something to the effect like the weather literally did a 180 on them, and they weren't prepared. They were freezing or they were something. I think they were freezing, not hot, because hot you can deal with, but like freezing, you can't do anything about that. You can always like strip off layers if you're hot.
Yeah.
But I got a lot of trip prep, and it's like important to do it like a week before.
Yeah, start your like big prepping, like or obviously your big stuff, but like
do your food prep maybe a couple days before, but like
a week before, start ramping it up, man. Like that's when like okay, you need to start figuring shit out. You don't want to like, oh shit, I need to order this, and then I only got like 2 days.
Yeah, because if you do it a week before, Amazon will still get it to you within 48, 72 hours typically. So you can still order something.
I like to try and give myself a week and like make sure shit works. Like I had to break out my my old camp stove and like
your Stand Sport.
Yeah, my Stand Sport camp stove, 2-burner.
Big 5, baby.
And like I haven't used that thing in freaking forever. So
Make sure it works. I gotta
fire it up. Like I've brought it into the kitchen. It's funny. I've been on like maybe 20 camping trips, and every time after, I'm like, oh, I need to clean this thing. It's disgusting. And then like the next trip, I'm like, oh, I didn't clean it.
I'll clean it next time.
Yeah, next time. I got to remember this time I got to clean it. And the next trip, like, fuck, I didn't clean it again. It's disgusting. So I actually brought it in my house. It's in the kitchen on the island.
And now you're going to forget it.
And I'll leave it here in the kitchen. But like, that's one of the things, like, I want to make sure, I want to clean it out. I want to make sure, having an issue with one of the burners clogging. So I want to make sure it's clean. I want to make sure everything's working. I don't want to get out there and like, oh shit, my freaking oven doesn't work, or my stove doesn't work or whatever.
Well, that's the beauty of going with other people too. Like if your stove gives out, there's going to be another
Somebody
stove there.
Yeah.
The other thing I was going to say is like, you talked about like charging everything up, getting all your gear, food prep, also Gaia app. Make sure your route is planned.
Download it
locally.
Something for with kids, like we do all
movies.
Download movies onto an iPad, but if you don't download them, they can't bring them up out in the middle of nowhere. Yeah. So like I'll usually like before we're leaving on a trip, like here, pick out a movie or two on Disney or something and download it to the iPad. That way, when you get out there, if you want, like, I want to sit by the fire and you want to go to bed early, I'll put them to bed with a movie or something, Not that I know electronics are bad and all that, but like it helps the kids sleep at night.
No. I was just gonna say like Spotify.
Yeah,
right?
Music.
I pay for premium so you can download it locally to the phone. Yeah. But what's stupid about Spotify, and it may be others too, it has to verify that you have a premium account, because otherwise people would just like download all this shit.
Yeah.
And then it would like cancel their membership, but it would never reconnect. But so it constantly tries to verify. Well, it does that now. And all of a sudden, now I can't even access music that it was downloaded because it says we can't verify your account.
Really?
And literally, I'll be on the trail with no fucking music. I literally get so pissed. And I've been a Spotify member since like...
Is that new?
I don't know. It started happening in the last like year and a half for me.
I noticed we had one trip where it kept cutting out. I'm like, dude, this is like a downloaded playlist. Like, why is it...
My Yacht
playing?
Rock?
Yeah.
Downloaded. 100%, dude. Yeah. I can't go without my fucking... Steely Dan and my Earth, Wind and Fire and Jesus. Yeah. I mean, what are you supposed to do without Stevie Nicks and Fleetwood Mac?
Come on now. Need it.
How am I supposed to go on the trail and not blast Rock You Like a Hurricane, man? How am I supposed to do that?
Yeah,
anyways,
at that point, I mean.
Yeah. So my point is that a lot of the times technology fails. You need to have redundancies, so plan for that.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. I'm stoked. I can't wait for Expo. I'm curious. This is the one thing I was going to talk about too. We talked about in the previous episodes about how overlanding is kind of slowing down a little bit. I am curious to see how Expo is this year.
I am too. I want to hear. That'll give me a judgment for our trip up north as well, because if Flagstaff is slow, but I don't think it is, because
Flagstaff is their biggest one.
It's their biggest one, and I've been talking to so many people who are give me a boost and doing all that kind of stuff and working it and stuff, and there's a ton of people ramping up for it. People are excited about it. I know it's slowed down in the past, in the years, but I don't know. I think people are still hoping they're still hyping it. So I'm hoping it'll still be good.
I'm hoping it'll be good too. I think this year will be big. I think
Toyota's a big sponsor this year.
I think next year will be the tell.
Yeah. I think this year will still be good. People are hanging on.
Economy hasn't totally taken a shit yet.
Yeah.
So
it's slowed down a bit. I think it'll be more I know a lot of people are saying last year people weren't buying as much. It was more people there to check out things, which is,
it's kind of what the expo is.
It is. I mean, I go there to shop. I go there to get ideas.
I never shop there.
I don't buy stuff.
There's better deals there.
I know a lot of people who do go there. They wait and save their money because they want to get that expo deal, and they'll buy it there. I go there to get ideas and see the products I'm thinking about, get the hands-on kind of thing. Okay, I like this. Okay, I check the quality, or see what's out there, what's new, what innovative, whatever. That's why I like to go to see the new things, and then I can decide on what I want to actually purchase.
Yeah, they do have better deals there too.
Yeah, and you can get a smoking deal on this.
But I just bought a new roof for my house. So it's not gonna fucking happen.
Yeah, you're buying nothing.
I'm not buying a new tent or anything, but
I don't need anything. Well, I do, but
there's always something. I'll find something that I need.
Oh yeah,
or at least in my mind says that I need.
Oh yeah.
But do I need it? No,
probably not. Yeah,
but yeah. So I'm pretty stoked. I'm curious to see how many people show up, how hyped up it actually is.
Yeah.
And then next year will definitely be the tell. So
yeah, it'll be interesting. I want to know how it goes this year. I'm bummed I'm not going, but
yeah. Well, you'll have representation.
Yeah,
all of our buddies.
You'll let me know.
Yeah. So I will say, if you are listening and you didn't have a chance to watch our live last Friday night, Cinco de Mayo, for our giveaway, and there's two people who haven't claimed prizes yet.
Yeah, I did on our post.
We posted, we tagged them,
got their names, and
everything. They haven't hit us up.
I'll be hitting you up. I've just been busy this week, so I'll reach out to those two people next week in the DMs and see if they're still interested.
Well, when you tag them, it sends them a notification.
Yeah, they know that they were tagged in a post. So
I mean, they submitted to the post, so
you think they'd be
hopefully they'd be paying attention. But maybe they're on vacation, maybe they're in the Philippines. Who knows? Whatever. I don't know. But yeah, hit us up. Make sure you listen.
I don't have my phone's dead right now. I'd look them up, but
I can't look it up right now. But
yeah.
There was two people that actually won that we tagged that just haven't claimed it yet. So make sure you slide in the DMs.
Yeah, hit us up. Let us know where we're mailing stuff to, or if we can meet you out somewhere and we'll drop it with you.
Yeah, Fastlane Sean. Chef Sean.
Yeah.
We got your stuff. So maybe Jared will give it to you. Maybe I'll give it to you. I don't know. It'll be a surprise.
Yeah, surprise,
motherfucker. The other thing is it's our 101st episode, man.
I know. I'm stoked.
Do you have another 100 in you?
I'm tired, brother, but I think I'm gonna try.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us on this one, man. This is awesome. I know we hyped up last week. It was a lot of energy. We had Norm here. Great guest. Always a pleasure.
Always fun. He's a fan favorite. So.
Oh yeah, dude. I mean, not just a fan favorite. He's my favorite, dude. He's awesome, man. He's a good time. Yeah. So appreciate him coming on. I know it's a little bit lower energy this time. We're trying to get the campfire going. I don't know if you can pop that one back up yet, but we had a little. We're trying a few things here. We're trying to switch it up, trying to keep it fresh. A lot of podcasts are doing video. So we're trying to start. We did some testing tonight while we've been recording. So thanks for bearing with us. Trying to do some video stuff, not just Instagram live stuff, but other stuff.
Yeah.
So, but yeah. Oh, there's the fire, the crackling fire.
Where we're outside enjoying a fire, we're roasting s'mores right now.
I can't wait to fall asleep and hear that fire dying down.
We were talking about that at the party, because we actually did a campfire in the backyard basically. But it's just the smell and like the smoke in my eyes. I missed all that. We're like, dude, my hoodie smells like smoke. Campfire is rad.
Yeah, man.
I haven't had that in a while.
Yeah, it's been a while. I can't wait to get back out there. I'm really excited. I needed a break from work and everything else too.
Dude, I'm so burnt out.
Yeah, everybody's burnt out lately. So I think it'll be good to just get out in nature and reset. I will say that yesterday was the 1-year anniversary of my dog passing away.
Oh, that's right.
And I made a post about that. Yeah, Sammy. So if we're getting into plugs, that's my plug. My dog Sam. I miss him still. It's been 1 year. Still get a tear in my eye thinking about him, but nature heals. So can't wait to get back out there.
That'll be good. That'll be good therapy.
Yeah, man. And I guess my other plugs are, man, we did a lot of plugging last week with all of our sponsors and people who did the giveaway. So
I'm gonna I never do this, but I'm gonna plug myself. I'm gonna go check out ton _TUN_ the number 2 _ discover, ton to discover.
Yeah,
my little Tundra page. It's cute.
Your little Tundra page. You got like twice the followers I do.
Not on a Tundra page. I don't. Nobody follows that thing. So if anybody wants to know what I'm doing with, I'm going to start posting some more stuff on there. As far as I've been recording the build out as I go, so I'm going to start I'm going to add them all up and put together like some YouTube shorts and stuff like that. But I'm going to start posting.
Do you have your own YouTube channel?
I do.
Ton to discover.
No, I have my old time to discover.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna revamp that one up. That's for the Land Rover, but I haven't posted on there forever, so I'm gonna start adding to that one for the Tundra.
Hey, cross post with the average Overlanders too, man.
Oh yeah, I'll put some stuff on there, but I'll be posting more build updates and stuff like that on the Instagram as well. So yeah, if you're interested in what's going on with the build out,
I think this year is
add some more to that for
us. New stuff.
New stuff is
video. YouTube, shorts.
That's what we're playing around with tonight, trying to figure out some video. We're not going to post a video, but we're trying to figure out some recording equipment and trying to get it a little bit better, so to give you guys some better content. Yeah, and if you're listening and you want to come on and join us and you got some good stories, hit us up, man. Maybe. You never know. You never know. Ooh. Dare to dream. Dare to dream, yeah. All right, guys. Well, with that, that's all I got. Yep. I'm going to go enjoy this campfire a little more. Sounds of a crackling campfire. I love crackling campfire. Yeah, man. Stoked. Can't wait. We got some. Send us home, Jared. Send us back to the campsite. Back to the campfire. All right, everybody. Thank you, obviously, once again for joining us on our 101st episode. We're rolling into the triple digits, so let's roll it. Send it. But thank you all for joining us again. We'll catch you on the next one.